So Jimmy Carter stepped into this new world as a political candidate for the state senate of Georgia. He's running against a man named Homer Moore. The election is only going to take place for 2 weeks. Yet, just like any election, there were endorsements by newspapers and politicians. And at the end of this hectic race, there was an unexpected amount of drama. The county boss, who had endorsed Homer Moore in Quitman County, had decided to commit voter fraud. Now, in the old world, these county bosses, like Joe Hurst in Quitman County, they ruled their own counties like their personal fiefdom. But Jimmy Carter, as in this world that was unfolding, decided that the old way would not do. And instead of letting the challenge of this fraud go uncontested, he decided that he would take them to court. And over a months-long battle in the courts, Jimmy Carter made sure that the will of the voters is actually what was heard. As the long battle in the courts unfolded, what cannot be underestimated is the effect of media bias on the campaign. And not just necessarily media bias, but media attention. Just like today, the media plays a big role in how we view elections, and John Pennington from the Atlanta Journal made sure everyone knew what was happening down here in South Georgia, and that just like Jimmy Carter, he also did not want one man in Quitman County to decide the fate of an election. This was a new South that needed a new type of leadership, and Jimmy Carter was going to be one of those leaders. And of course, this becomes one of the great what-if moments of history. What if Jimmy Carter hadn't possessed his signature tenacity? What if the Atlanta Journal hadn't bothered to care? But of course, history's a funny thing, and both these things did occur, and came together here in 1962 here in the small town of Plains, and the old system began to crumble, and the new South began to emerge, and one of its leaders began to emerge, ready to go, with a big smile on his face.
We can choose to alleviate suffering. We can choose to work together for peace. We can make these changes, and we must.